Hello, welcome to the channel Autumn's Booktique. I am Autumn and this is going to be organizing my bookshelf with me. I also think I am going to include a little mini bookshelf tour as well towards the end of the video. But yeah, so I just moved my bookshelves to this corner. You can kind of see them. I'm going to obviously put in the camera in a better angle while I'm organizing, obviously. But I just filmed a video and I have books all over the floor. I think I'm gonna take all of the books off of my shelves because I literally just threw them all on here in a random order. Some of them are upside down, some of them are backwards. So I think I'm gonna take them all off and stack them in piles. Okay, so also I don't exactly know how I'm gonna be organizing them because I had them by genre when they were over on that wall over there, and I love that. I love it because it makes it super easy to find. But I recently watched Irish Readers, Kevin from Irish Reader, organize his in rainbow, and I miss my rainbow shelves because a while ago I had them in rainbow and I absolutely love them. So I might do rainbow, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't thought about it too much, but I'm gonna draw up a plan and then I'm gonna start organizing and just taking all these books off the shelves, and I'm so excited. So excited. But yeah, because now I'm gonna be starting filming all of my videos in front of my bookshelves once they're all like pretty and presentable, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So yeah, let's get into it. Hello. Okay, so I just finished taking all of my books off the shelves and including wiping down all the shelves, which I didn't film that part, but I mean, I wanted to say real quick that there is no AC in my room currently, so I'm dying, and I will be taking frequent pauses, which means this video is probably gonna expand over the next couple of days. Just as some background information, you know, because like right now my face is going pink and it's not from like the blush that I put on. It's from heat because I am hot. I also have my fans going, so you'll probably be able to hear that in the background, which, sorry. I know it's kind of annoying, but I'm not turning off my fans. But yeah, I am currently surrounded by books, and I also have a big stack of puzzles right next to me because I'm actually going to put them at the top of my bookshelves because I feel like that's going to be fun. I also think I'm going to go ahead and pull off some books to unhaul when I am putting them back on my shelves. I also have a few trinkets that I want to place on my shelves, you know, just a few of them. I also still haven't decided on how I want to put the books back on the shelves. Like, I think I have decided by genre, or like, I guess by like, because I have it more so age category, I guess. Well, not really. I guess it is broken down between genre. I think within the genres, I'm going to do it by size, maybe. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but we'll see. I'm also going to show you all of the piles real quick, so I'm going to flip the camera and show you in a second. But like, it's crazy. I'm literally surrounded by books right now. Okay, so these are all my puzzles. This section is middle grade. I have my classics, historical fiction. I have a very small pile of literary fiction, nonfiction, young adult contemporaries. This is like young adult mysteries, regular mystery, like adult mystery thrillers. I have all of my adult romance, young adult fantasy, and I think there might be like 1 or 2 adult fantasies in here, but I don't have enough to have its own separate category. I have, ignore the mess around it, but I have sci-fi over there, and then I have like graphic novels and manga right here. So yeah. Hello. So I have been messing around with my shelves for a little while, and then I took a break to eat dinner. I took like an hour-long break after that just to kind of like fill, and now I have no natural daylight. The light in my room is not looking very good, so I think I'm gonna call it a day for today, and then I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow and finish up. I'm also gonna show you what progress I made after I filmed the last clip I just filmed, because I did change a few things after that final clip, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a walkthrough of what I have so far, then finish up, and then do a final like overall tour. But yeah, so I just wanted to come in and say that I am taking a break until tomorrow. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I started this around, I think like 1 p.m. And then I stopped at like 4:45 because I did a tiny bit of extra work before eating dinner. I was at this for like a good 4 hours. I'm happy with how it's looking so far though. Like I kept, like I was just looking, like just staring at it for a solid few minutes. Just before sitting down to film it, so this clip, so yeah, but I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. And I think I cleared off enough room that I'll be able to have plenty of room and be able to like display some of my like favorite books and like turn some books outward and everything, which really excites me. So yeah, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. Okay, so it is the next day and I'm gonna briefly show you what I've done on my shelves because I have changed them a little bit since the last clip I filmed. So I'm going to go ahead and do like a quick overview of what I have at the moment, and then I'm going to place all of the books I have left on the shelves and then just kind of tweak from there to see how I like it. So yeah. Okay, so up at the top I have a bunch of puzzles, including a few scrapbooks and a few school books, plus a fake plant. I was gonna put a real plant up there, but I was a little nervous that the scrapbooks were gonna topple over it. And then I have hardcover, young adult, contemporaries, and a rainbow. And then I have this shelf is really weird because it's like a mix of literary fiction and like adult romance, and there's one YA contemporary on there. It's just kind of a catch-all shelf kind of. And then this shelf is nonfiction, and then a few classics in the corner. And then I have a bunch of YA contemporary paperbacks, and there are a few adult contemporaries strewn in throughout. And then this is kind of a weird shelf. I'm not really sure if I like it that much, but I think it's just gonna stay for right now. And it's my Grishaverse books. Yeah. And then this is, I have an empty shelf right here, and then this is my favorite shelf. It's all of my Reader Digest books. They're all classics. And then I have the one Mina Lima Beauty and the Beast book right there. And then this shelf is kind of random as well. It's just a bunch of dark colored spines. Most of it is fantasy. Some of it is contemporary. I think it is all YA though. And then this is comics, graphic novels, and manga, just kind of height arranged. And then down here, I don't think these two shelves are gonna stay, but I have mass market paperback romances. And then I have an empty shelf. And then I have a bunch of adult romance paperbacks. Yep. Empty shelf. And then these are all my like favorite middle grade books. First shelf of middle grade. And then this is historical fiction, and then a stack of sci-fi, which I think all of those are sci-fi, I think. I could be wrong. And then that's my second shelf of middle grade. Those are just kind of like my lesser popular middle grades, I guess. I'm not really sure. And then this is my Cassandra Clare shelf. It is not going to stay like this, I don't think. I just kind of shoved all the books on there, and yeah. But that's just what I have so far. Hello. Okay, so I have finally finished, I think I've finally finished organizing my bookshelves, and I even put little like trinkets on and everything like that, and I really like how it looks. Granted, I might take off the trinkets because that's what I did the last time I put trinkets on, just because I feel like that got in the way, and I don't know. So there is a possibility the trinkets are not here to stay, but I think right now it looks good. And yeah, so what's gonna happen is now I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna like do a little like tour of it where I like point out what everything is and talk about it with you. Let's get right to it. Oh, okay. So the top of the shelves have remained the same with the puzzles, the scrapbooks, the old college books. I don't exactly love it, and I will probably change it in the future, but for right now it's fine. And then this shelf is, I think, the same as the last time I showed you, except for I added a little X candle pot right there, because that is like one of my favorite candle scents, and I used it all, and I love the container, so yeah. And then this shelf has remained the same. It is just a hodgepodge of a bunch of random genres and everything, but it's okay, it's fine, you know. And then this shelf has also remained the same, except for I added Anger from Inside Out, my little Anger Funko Pop, right against the red, so I think it looks nice. And then I also think this shelf has remained the same. Jokes. No, this is new. This is all of my like thriller, horror, murder mystery type books. It's kind of a mix-up of a bunch of like spooky books, and it's also got a few young adult in there as well, mixed in with the adult, and yeah. And then this shelf is just about the same, except for I added a autumn candle pot, empty candle pot, and then a new candle I got from Novel Wicks. I have a couple of them on my shelf, and I think they look really nice. Then this shelf is exactly the same. I did not do anything to it. So this shelf is basically the same, except for I added my Stanley Funko Pop as well as my Katara and Aang Funko Pops, and Little Momo too, just because I have like Marvel, and then I have Marvel comics in between those two books, and then I have the Avatar book, so I feel like it fits. And then this shelf is exactly the same. I didn't change anything to it, but I really like how it looks. And then this shelf, I just added my 3 book sleeves to the end just because I felt like I needed a place to put them, and they fit there, so it's just kind of what it's gonna be. And then I have a little Novel Wicks Gothic Stories candle right in the corner too. And then I think this shelf changed a bit. Or wait, no, I didn't have this shelf, so I changed this completely. And I have House in the Cerulean Sea and Lost in the Neverwoods on display because they're some of my favorite books. And then this is just kind of like dystopian fantasy type books, I guess. And then I have a little Toothless Baby Funko Pop, and then an Eeyore Funko Pop. And then this is just a few of my romance, mass market paperback romances. And then I have my little bookmark jar that my sister actually made, and yeah, so it's just on display right there. And then this is a new shelf. It's just a bunch of YA fantasy kind of books, I guess. There is like one adult, actually there's 2 adults, I think, fantasies. And then this shelf hasn't changed at all, except for I added a little Spider-Man Funko Pop right next to the Miles Morales book, because Miles Morales is also a Spider-Man. And then I can't remember if this shelf was like this the last time I did a little tour through it, but I moved my sci-fi books up to this little box, and I put Violet from The Incredibles and Rapunzel from Tangled in there, and then I have another little candle right on top of it, and I think that's my Loki candle. And then this is the next shelf over, and this is exactly the same. I haven't touched it at all. And then this shelf is basically the same. I only like unstacked the paperbacks and then just pushed it all to the left. Kind of boring. Oh, I also put Clockwork Princess facing out because that is my favorite Cassandra Clare book, so yeah. And then this is just the rest of my middle grade, kind of. I think there might be like a few young adult in there, I'm not really sure. And I put Belle in my TBR jar in there because I have a few Beauty and the Beast retellings amongst that lot. And then the last shelf is this one, which is historical fiction, and then the rest of my mass market paperback romances. And then in there I have Jasmine and then a vampire candle that I got from Novel Wicks. Okay, so that is my finished bookshelf reorganization and bookshelf tour video. I hope you enjoyed. This is probably not going to happen again for a long time. But yeah, I had so much fun and I really like how it turned out. I'm really happy with it, and I know I probably will end up changing it a little bit between the next few months. But I really like it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I hope you like it too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and enjoyed it. I post videos every Tuesdays and Fridays, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye. So thank you so much.